If you can tell, I'm in a different place going live on YouTube. I'm at my grandparents' place in their spare bedroom. I ended up calling off of going to my job today because I was just physically and mentally unwell today. So I'm taking a mental health break to myself because I was just too weak and tired and fatigued with withdrawal symptoms from pot withdrawals. So yeah, I'm just staying with some family, healing up, trying to get myself better. So hopefully by tomorrow I can be in positive, good spirits and not like miserable like I was before. Hopefully. Why are you not feeling good? What's been going on lately? Oh, you're starting to get sick? Oh, that sucks. Well, I hope things get better and don't stay like that for too long, hopefully. The reason why I fell backwards is because one day I was just chilling in my apartment the one day and I just said, "Oh, maybe I'll just go get some 34% hash and I'll stop after the first day." It didn't work out that way because I went back again day 2, bought a pre-roll pack and smoked for 2 more days after I smoked the first day. And my mind and head today just hasn't been in the right place because of doing all of that. I didn't even realize how physically and mentally weak and upset I would be after doing that. But now I know that I can never go back to that stuff. And I got in the parking lot of work and I called them right when I was there and I said, I physically and mentally just don't feel good enough to go in today. Like, yeah, that's what happened pretty much. And now I'm here for the night pretty much at the family's house. Probably gonna go for about an hour, maybe 2 hours. But then I'm gonna have to like nap and have a rest and end the stream after though. But I got some good news for everybody though. I did get a new speaker recently that's called the Two Boom speaker that has really, really good bass and sound quality, which I got a couple weeks ago, and I've done a short of it on my YouTube. So if you go to look at that, there's one of Sonic Gems collection, and there's also one of the speaker. Oh, what made me want to start doing live streams is because I enjoyed going online, recording myself, and having conversations with people across the world. And once that started happening, I just loved it every second of it. Once people across the world tuned in and asked me questions, I was like, wow, this is pretty interesting. With my social anxiety, this is like a good way to like connect with other people and talk. Because when I'm in front of the camera, it's easy to talk to people. And what originally got me into YouTube was watching Waffle Pone raging videos and McJuggerNuggets Psycho series. That's what got me into all this stuff. And I heard that electrolytes makes your immune system and body feel better after you're going through bad withdrawals from habits or they're terrible. So I got myself some V0, little electrolytes here. Gotta drink some of this to hydrate a little bit, to help and soothe my throat as well because my throat is really fucked up from smoking. So trying to do this, drink lots of fluids to help it. This works. And you guess what flavor this one is? It's fruit punch G0. Pretty nice. Ah, I love this stuff. And look at the quality here. Like, do you see this? It's pretty good so far. Until I end the stream, then it's gonna be all pixelated and all messed up. My New Year's resolution now was supposed to be to stay off the weed, but that didn't work out. So now I got to try to go 7 months without. So wish me luck, everybody. Hopefully, I can go 2 more months past my other time record. And if I fail again, then that means I'm going to have to go on medication to stop the cravings. If I fail for another time after 7 more months, then I'm definitely going to have to go on medication. There's no other way of getting around it if that's what happens. And everybody go tune into Lyrical's stream. He'll be live later tonight, so make sure to check him out too. I might need a translator because I can't understand this person. Do you have a translator you can use so I can understand English, please? Who is this person, anyways? I'm sorry, but you got to be put in timeout. Can't translate what you're saying. 24 hours. Yeah, I'll be there later. I'm only really going to be on here for an hour, so I'll be on once you go live later. And I was thinking what I should start doing every day again is I should start getting back into eating healthy vegetables, drinking plenty of water, and getting back for my daily exercise and walks. I really think that that would be beneficial if I go back and start getting in shape again because I really felt good about myself when I was doing that. But it's just so hard in winter because I just don't have much motivation when there's not much sunlight out. It needs to be a sunny, bright day in order to make me in the mood to go out. I'm probably gonna be eating a couple burgers with my grandparents tonight here at their place. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing later. Because some juicy, delicious burgers sound like they'd be good. That's for sure. So, yeah, I might get hit my grandpa to fry me up some maybe tonight. Because he said he'd be up for it later. But I definitely think that would be good. That would cheer me up. That would make me feel good just to have some food, man. It always does. And honestly, I would say that my favorite chips are all dressed chips, Doritos, and I'm also a big fan of these things called Cheetos that are very classic, popular. That's what I would say. My favorite chocolate bar, I would say 60% dark chocolate. That's what I really enjoy a lot. It might be a little bitter and strong, but the sweetness kind of overpowers the strongness. So yeah, it's a little bit better. But don't do 100% dark chocolate. That stuff has no flavor. It just tastes really bitter and disgusting. I tried it one time and it was the most grossest thing I ever had. Oh, you know what you need to try? If you haven't tried them, you should go to the 7-Eleven and try the hot dogs and nachos from there. That place has really good hot dogs and nachos. I went there with my dad last week, and yeah, that was pretty good on Monday when we went there. You know what else is really good if you don't really like the artificial flavor of Subway? What you should go for is I would say Firehouse Subs is the best sub place to go to. They have the best, most phenomenal pizza subs and meatball subs. Way better than Subway. People say that Those places are good, and Mr. Sub just tastes better because it's all homemade flavored with the 2 of those places, but Subway is just fake tasting, in my opinion. Hey, people, put some more thumbs up if you can, but if it's blocked, then I understand why you can't, but if you have the ability, put the thumbs up. But if that glitch is going on again, then there probably won't be that option. Oh, there we go. Now we got 2 thumbs up. Let's go. Now we got 3. Let's go. I guess the glitch is fixed this time. I guess the glitch is no longer breaking the YouTube stream. Well, that's good. Oh, wow. Mary Brown's. Oh, yes. That is a good place too. You know what I like there? The Buffalo Big Mary sandwich, the spicy one with the fries. Oh my God. If you've never tried that, you should. If you're a spice fanatic and you really like spicy food, that's definitely the way to go. I would have to say that. It's my go-to recommendation. Oh yeah, the potato wedges, not bad, not bad. Yeah, that's true. They're pretty good too. I have tried those. I get those every time with the combos. And you know what, is my favorite 2 Spider-Man movies of all time? I gotta say Spider-Man 1 and 2 were the best ones with Tobey Maguire. He was, like, one of the best actors in the Spider-Man series. But it sucks that he stopped being in the movies after they switched to Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, like, that's the thing that was really disappointing when he stopped acting. The new actor for Spider-Man is honestly fucking shit. There you go. That's my opinion. Toby was the better actor, definitely. No getting around, hands down. Best actor. Like, you can't get anybody better. There we go. That's pretty good. Batman on the NES. Fuck that piece of shit game. That is the worst game ever. Don't even talk about Batman on NES. That one is the worst controls and the most boringest game I've ever seen in my life, honestly. Batman for Sega. Did you see Batman, that angry video game nerd reviewed? Yeah, it was called, Batman Forever, and it was on, I think it was Sega Saturn, and there was this driving mission that was impossible to beat because 'cause you're driving down the road and there's all these bombs and holes in the road, you keep blowing up and the time runs out. One of the most shittiest racing levels in a Batman game. But in the Super Nintendo version of Batman Forever, they didn't even have a race mission. They just had this finicky grappling hook where you have to pull yourself up on platforms, but you can barely get yourself up if you don't maneuver pressing every button and matching and mashing them all to get up to the other ledge. Like you got to mash every single button just to get up there. Bullshit. Friday the 13th on NES. It had some good potential and good gameplay, but the only problem was it was so insanely hard that nobody could ever really get through it. And it's so tedious and boring because all you're doing is just going from one house to the next, looting for items, go on the map, go to the next house, loot for some more shit, and wait for Jason to come murder you. That's the whole thing in that game. And that's what goes on the entire time. Let's go loot some houses and wait for the murderer to come for us. Oh no, he's coming now. We gotta hide. That's so funny. Cruis'n Exotica on N64, I like that racing game a lot because it's got the arcade feel of racing classics, where you get every map unlocked and you get to race to the best of your ability. So that's why I would say that one's the best game. They focus more on unlocking cars instead of having to unlock tracks. Because all the other cruising games seem like just generic track racing games, basically, that have no arcade feel. Truly, if you want an arcade feel to it, you gotta have Exotica, because that's where you get the arcade feel the most. Oh, Road Rash? Oh, yeah, that was definitely a really, really good game. You know what I liked about that? You could speed down the streets in a motorcycle, beat people with bats. You grab guns and shoot other people to get in front of them in the lead. It was pretty awesome. It was kinda like GTA, but on a motorbike, where you get poles and stuff and your fist, and you could just beat other people out of the way to finish first place. If you wanted to get first place with all the other opponents, you could just go boom like that, knock them out of the way. Wave race for N64, if you don't master going through all the buoys across all the rapids and waves, then you're not going to do good on wave race. If you miss two or three buoys on the obstacle course, you're screwed. You lose. I only mastered it because I got 4 years of practice. So I got really, really good at Wave Race for N64. I can unlock pretty much half of the maps. I can do medium and beginner mode with all the race areas pretty much. But I can beat them all without any issues. Yeah, Hydro Thunder sucks. It doesn't even give you the full arcade feel because you don't have all the maps unlocked. Because the point of arcade games is to have everything unlocked where you can just have fun at your own extent and at beginner or difficulty levels. But it's not true arcade if you have to unlock everything, really. I'm more into arcade racers that are more fair for beginners and anybody to jump into. Rush 2049 is not very good in races. I would say stunt mode, where you do tricks off the jumps and ramps, that's pretty fun, but the actual racing sucks. If you're going to play that game, just play it for the stunt mode, because that's the best one, just pulling off tricks, getting sick air. California Speed. Yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 to be fair. But just after a while of playing through all the maps, you start to get bored of racing them because, like, you've gone through all of them, and what else is there now? Pretty much nothing. Ridge Racer 64, that was, so difficult. Even on the beginning mode, it was so hard because you gotta get exactly first place on all the tracks or else you can't win. And it took me, like, 2 hours just to beat, the beginner cup and get through the championship because I kept getting 3rd place and under multiple times, and I only ended up unlocking the first 3 beginner cars. Because when I went to do medium or hard, I could only beat 1 opponent on those 2 difficulties. It just was too insanely hard to race on the roads in that one. And the drift mechanic sucks. Like, you should see the drift mechanic. You try to drift and you go, "Eew," crashing into walls every second. And all you do is just lean in, boom, crash everywhere you go. All right. That's enough of game questions for now. Let's talk about some other topics now. I want to get some other topics in here, not just games. How's life been going with you, man? What have you been doing lately? You should tell me what you've been up to. I want to hear about what you've been doing. Have you been making any good hit tracks yet that got lots of views? Have you been racking in the views at all lately? Oh, making some music and spending time with family? Well, that's not too bad. Having some quality time with family and working on your raps, that's not too bad. I guess that's pretty chill, simple life, but as long as you enjoy it and you're having fun, that's all that really matters. You said you dropped a new album and it was called Heist. Am I right about that? That's the recent one that you made. Your Heist rap album. Yeah, you were telling me about that when I was fucked up off JD on my other stream, which I was acting like a total idiot on that stream. Like, this is the normal me. But if you see me under the influence, well, I'm different. I don't even know how to respond to chat at all. It's a good thing I'm in a good mind state right now. Last stream, I just kept on showing a bottle to the camera and Coke Zero, and I kept repeating that I'm having shots mixed. I'm having shots mixed. I went and did that the whole entire stream. Just keep repeating it over and over, annoying everybody. I'm not saying drinking streams are over completely, but they're over for a couple months. I definitely have to say until I decide to grab two tall cans again and sip them slow. And then maybe I might do that for a stream. If you guys are down to see that, that is, just comment down if you want to see that. Comment in the live stream chat if you want to see a every occasional beer drinking stream. But if not, that's fine. I don't need to. If people are gonna be like, the alcoholic is back again. Oh, he's trying to get too fucked up, man. Oh, he's gonna be in this forever, full blown alcoholic. If you people are gonna hate like that when you see those occasional streams, then I'm not gonna do them. But if you guys can be respectful and not judgmental, then yeah, I'll do them. Yeah, yeah, I remember that album. That was not bad, I guess. Yo, there's 3 people in this chat. There's only one guy chatting with me. Come on, guys, stop slacking with chatting. Get back in here and say something. Don't just lurk. I know you guys like to listen in to the chat a lot, but I like to have some conversations too every once in a while. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just it makes it more interesting if there's 3 or 4 people talking with me. I just like to be able to have that so I've got more people and like I know that people are watching, but I just want people to type in the chat I'm here so I know they're here. Where's Dave? Where's Ramen? Where are all these people? I know you guys like my streams. And hey, Reset, you should come here too. Where the heck are all these people? They're usually always on stream. And it's so strange how I stopped for a few months and these people aren't here now. Oh, nice. You're just making dinner and listening? Oh, cool. I'm glad to see that you're eating some good food and enjoying my stream. That's good. And that Jasmine chick, that's a moderator in here. Where did she go? She used to come in here all the time and support me. She supported me back on the stream where my dad and I did non-alcoholic wine and beer stream. Like there are so many people that used to be around that aren't even in the stream anymore. Like sometimes I start to think that there's like a clan of like 4 or 5 people that talk to me, and then suddenly 4 days later they kind of just disappear. It's just so strange how that happens. I know that people get busy a lot and they do other things with their life, but still, you should at least tune in like once every couple days at least. Instead of me making a person a mod and then they just disappear and don't show up. If you're a mod, you should be more active. And you know what? If you come in here all the time, Tiger, since you've been doing it, you're going to be considered a mod too now because you like watching my streams and you enjoy having conversation with me. So you get a mod now. You're another active person. So putting you as mod. There you go. You're a mod now, Tiger. Because I see you've been in here watching and listening in. So there. Since you've been supporting my channel, there's a mod for you. It's not that YouTube is not showing the stream because I had 10 viewers in here sometimes with like 14 likes. So yeah, people are seeing my streams when I go live because I wouldn't have 13 thumbs up if people weren't watching. It's just that the live stream glitches and doesn't show everybody that's on the stream. That is weird. Like you do the same content as me, Lyrical, talking and chatting with people online, and yet you get nothing at all when it comes to people in chat compared to me. That's why I'm trying to make my viewers go to your channel so then you can get all of my viewers that talk to me every once in a while on yours too. Like I've been trying to do that recently to help my buddy out here too. I get the most people talking to me on my live streams and viewers, and then my friend has 1K subs and gets me, which is one viewer. And then me, I get like 100 views when the stream ends and like 15 likes. Like it's weird how I'm blowing up when my streams end, but this guy here, Lyrical, it's not even happening. Like what the fuck? Isn't he interesting too? Like he's doing the same content as me, so how come you don't watch him? Makes no sense. And Tiger, you should go support my buddy Lyrical when he does his stream tonight. Can you subscribe to my buddy for me? He's also a moderator in here. And go show him some support when he chats with the viewers tonight. Yeah, you probably did set your YouTube wrong. That's probably why you're not getting very many views. If you had it set the same as mine, then it probably would give you more. You know what's gonna happen once I end stream? You'll see. My likes are gonna drop from 13 to 10 or maybe even 8 likes. Because usually it says I've got a certain amount, and then I end stream and the amounts drop with likes. I've been getting a weird glitch where that's been happening to me a lot too. And there's also a weird glitch where likes don't register. It happens quite a bit. Hey, guess what, Lyrical? You got a new sub, Tiger. He subbed to you, man. That dude, Triz that comes in here, he's busy. He's got a live at home girlfriend that he spends all his time with. And also, he burns and smokes a lot of weed. So, a lot of the time he's busy with that and isn't here. He's got another life besides the internet. So, he's not on here much. But I don't. That's why I'm chatting to online viewers in a live chat because I have all this spare time. So I'm just entertaining myself and others that are my fans on here because I got all the time in the world just to chat with people. Yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about, but let's not really talk about him on stream because he's not on our YouTube accounts. So I think he's somebody we should probably not mention on my stream. I'm cool with everybody still. It's just I was taking a long mental break to myself. I was just in a rough place mentally and physically for a while, and that's why I've been taking such a long break. It's not anybody else's fault. It's just me. I was stressed out with everything and just didn't feel all right at the time. Yeah, you got that right, Tiger. Sometimes you just need a refresher to spend some time by yourself and just reflect on life and figure your shit out. So that's what I spent my time doing, trying to get mentally right and figure shit out. And I'm still haven't figured my shit out yet. I'm still having a rough time with anxiety and depression, still hitting me hard. It's me really, really hard some days. I don't even want to get out of bed. Like this morning when I woke up, I was just so miserable and upset, I didn't even wanna wake up, and when I did, I was just miserable and angry the whole day. Like, I really had a rough time today. I had such a rough time, I even had to call in and say I can't go to work. That's how mentally messed up I was. This is how I talked to them on the phone, I was like this, "Hello, can I speak to a manager?" And I go, "I'm physically and mentally not feeling alright. I'll come in tomorrow." And I just ended the call. Sometimes I gotta take a mental health day and take a time off of working sometimes when I'm feeling really, really in a bad state. But I don't want to do that too often because I'm a really good worker there. And I know that other people there depend on my 5 hour work helping with dishes. Like the guy that I work with, he always expects me to be there on Fridays and Saturdays because it makes things a lot harder for him on weekends if I'm not there. But I'm going to be back by the time tomorrow rolls around. Yeah, Dave, what's good, man? It's good to see you on stream again. How's it going, bro? How's the day going? So far, since I've been hanging out at the family's house tonight, I've been in a better place. I've just felt happier being on here talking to everybody. So I'm starting to feel a-okay in good position again. I'm actually pretty happy for the most part now. Just had to get through my little rough depression spell, but I think I got through it. Yeah, spending time at my grandparents' house for a little mental health break. Because now that I'm trying to get sane and sober again, I'm gonna be visiting here a lot.